A very dangerous winter storm is coming, and this one will dump huge snowfall totals and cause blizzard conditions for tens of millions of people. It all begins on Thursday, as the worst Arctic blast of this winter will slam the eastern tier of the United States. This polar plunge will shatter records from Florida to the Northeast. This is bad news for the over 300,000 people who still don't have power from the crippling ice storm, which has also caused at least 70 fatalities. But the real talk is the winter storm threat. This storm is expected to become a very powerful bomb cyclone, which is a rare type of winter storm. If this winter storm takes the right track, it could dump feet of snow across the East Coast. To make matters worse, blizzard conditions could occur, as this storm will rapidly intensify and produce wind gusts exceeding 70 miles per hour in some areas. So in today's forecast, I'm going to break down exactly what you need to know about this dramatic winter pattern flip that is about to happen. Now, we have a lot to talk about in today's forecast, and I want to begin with the big weather pattern flip that is about to happen that will trigger the risk of a major winter storm this weekend, and that all begins with our temperature trends over the next few days. We had a big Arctic blast here over the last 24 to 48 hours that impacted areas in the southeast, but this right here is our really large Arctic air mass, and this is going to re-intensify as we go into Thursday and Friday, and it's going to unleash a new round of Arctic air across nearly everywhere east of the Rockies. This is what it's going to look like by Friday night. We will have very cold weather stretching all the way down towards Texas, even down into the southeast, with the most intense cold air located across the Midwest, Ohio Valley, and the Northeast. And as we go into Saturday, that extremely cold air is going to make its way all the way down towards areas like Florida. So this is going to shatter a bunch of temperature records across areas like the southeast and really all up and down the East Coast this weekend. And on top of that, we are going to see a powerful bomb cyclone. Now, the probabilities of a major winter storm impacting the United States this weekend are rapidly increasing, and these are the probabilities of seeing at least minor winter storm impacts as we go into Saturday and Sunday. And notice how the odds are rapidly increasing along the East Coast. Even areas like Florida, back into Georgia, could see some snowfall this weekend. I'm not even kidding. Areas back over near Tampa Bay, Florida, could see a little bit of snow. Jacksonville could see snow, and we could even see some snow back over in Louisiana and Arkansas. But obviously, the overarching issue is going to be this right here. The odds are very high at this point that we are going to see a winter storm this weekend in areas like the Carolinas, Georgia, and even back up the East Coast as we go into late Saturday and Sunday, as a powerful bomb cyclone is forecasted to form. Now, these are obviously just minor impacts. When we go over to major and extreme impacts, the probabilities are still there back over in the Carolinas, at least around a 30 to 50% chance of at least seeing major winter storm impacts, which means several inches of snow will be on the table, and we could see some major travel impacts. Power outages could be on the table. So this is definitely a winter storm that we need to talk about a lot here over the next several minutes. Now let's talk about exactly who is going to see snow and how much snow is going to fall over the next 7 days. And we'll begin with what is happening today. And we do have some light passing snow showers across the higher plains and even back over in the Rockies. Over in the Pacific Northwest, we have a little atmospheric river bring some heavier rain to areas near Seattle. And then along the East Coast, we have a few little snow showers. But overall, today is a very quiet weather day across the country. Tomorrow will pick up in activity just a little bit, as we'll have some more snow showers passing by into areas like Missouri. If you're over in Springfield, St. Louis, perhaps even near Joplin, you guys have a possibility of at least seeing some passing snow showers. And even over in Nebraska, this will all be underneath a very intense high pressure system. This right here is our Arctic high, and that's what's going to unleash some extremely cold Arctic air as we go into the late week and as well as the weekend, which will shatter records up and down the East Coast in terms of temperatures. As we go into late Friday, early Saturday, we'll continue to be watching for some snow showers kind of circling around this high pressure system. But this is really where things get interesting, is what's going to be happening Friday night into Saturday morning. We'll have moisture coming out of the Gulf. We'll have cold air coming out of the north right around our Arctic high. And while all that's happening, we're going to have a small little low pressure system attempting to form back over in the Gulf, and that's eventually going to move up the east coast of the United States. And what we think is going to happen is that this low pressure system is going to track very closely to the Carolina coastline, where it could dump feet of snow in some locations. That is the possibility of this storm system. So once we go into late Friday night and early Saturday morning, we'll have some small little snow showers passing by into areas like the Southern Plains, areas like Texas, even near Dallas-Fort Worth and Oklahoma City. Could see a little bit of light snowfall. Wouldn't even rule it out back down here into parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. But anything that happens over here is going to remain very isolated. But the real